guys, and welcome to Amakadel online training. My name is Nita, your physical and online instructor, and it is nice having you in this class. This is a quick class, and you're going to be learning how to cut a collar, alright, a collar and a collar riser using your hard collar stay, alright. You subscribe to my channel. Here is me wishing you or saying thank you so much, all right. And if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, please do subscribe, because I'll be bringing you loads of interesting videos just like this. And if you haven't shared my videos, please do share my videos. Do share them, share and share. You know, sharing is helping others, you know, help themselves. You just never can tell who will need it, all right. So let's get right into this. Okay, so here is my hard stay, all right. So if you go to the market, tell them you want a collar stay. Collar stay, it's just different. Ask for a collar stay. You know, when you see it, you learn to know how it looks, all right. So this is a collar stay, and I'm going to be cutting my collar. And the collar for my client is, you take your client's neck circumference, all right. There are also standard measurements to all these things. Like I say most times, I work with standard measurement. So all what you need for this is the neck circumference, all right. So for my client, the neck circumference I'm using is 18 inches, all right. So for the main collar, if you have a neck circumference of 18, for the collar riser, you're going to add 2 inches to that. So because I'm using 18 for the main collar itself, the collar lifter, collar riser, collar everything, whatever name you choose, give to it, okay? So you're going to add plus 2 inches. So I'm going to be using 20 inches for the collar riser, right? So from here, okay, I'm going to measure the length of 20 inches, all right? Okay, and I'll mark 20 inches, and I'll mark, okay. So you can just quickly turn it into a straight line. You don't need to, I just do that so I know where I'm cutting it off, all right. So now that collar riser, you can use 1.5, okay. It all depends on what you want, but you can also use 1 inch. So you can use 1 1/4 as well. It all depends, like I said, it depends on what you want. So I'm working with 1 inch here. So I've marked 1 inch. So once I mark the 1 inch, I'll just use my scissors and make just a little cut, and I take that. So that is it to the 20 points, and I will cut it off, right? So once I've done that, I'll put it together. Like I said, you can make this 1 1/4. See what I've done? I've put it together, gum to gum part, all right. So once you've done this, just make a curve. I'll maybe do it with a pencil so you'll see. I'm just trying to curve out this portion. Just doing this for you to see, because I've just cut it off. So that's it, all right. So once you've been able to get that the way you want it, please just be careful, all right. So see what I've done, right? So I just gave it that nice curve. So I'm done with that. So the next thing I want to, sorry, I've already used this before, so I need to just cut it off. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to cut my collar, all right. So for this collar, you can use it however you want it. I'm working with 2.5. So like I said, you can use it however you want it. So that's my 2.5. That's what I'm using. You can use 2 inches as well. I'll just make a mark, all right. So once I do that, I'll tear it as usual. So I'll now take a measurement. Like I said, the collar itself is whatever your neck round circumference is, and mine is 18, all right. So I mark this way, so I just get a straight line, all right. So that's just what I do, okay. So having done that, I can now cut it off. And the job of our stay is done. So what I'm going to do now is put gum side to gum side together. Just to make sure it stays together. So at the down part here, I'm going to take off half of an inch. This is already like half of an inch, okay? So see what I'm doing. From here to here, half of an inch. And then I'll just draw a line straight up. So draw a line straight up. And watch it well. I'm going to cut that off. On that same line, I'm going to come up. So normally what I do is from the top here, I'll remember that this is where I've cut off, this is where I came in half of an inch. So at the top part, I'll come down. You can come down 1.5, right? So that's what I do. So if you come down 1.5, you're like taking off like 1 inch at this point. You can take off half as well if you want, but I do 1. So having done this one, I'll take my curl and just try to slide it. Like I said, you can do half. You don't necessarily have to do 1, but 1 just works perfectly fine for me. Or like I said, come down. You know. So at times, what I also do is that I always like this part. These are my own ways. I like this part to be straight first of all. Okay. So once I'm sure, I can now put my curl. It just gives me a better all right, so that's that, and then have you seen that? Okay. Then I'll cut it. Okay, so that's it. I'm done. So the next thing you're to do is take this to your fabric. So look for a fabric. Sorry, I have a whole lot of junky pieces. So look for a fabric that works and paste it this way. Have you seen? So you're going to iron it on the fabric. So I'll just show you how to prepare. Like I said, this is just the cutting, how to cut it. So the next thing you will be watching will be how to prepare the collar riser. So that is the cutting. So that's just basically it. So you can now gum it on your fabric and then get the preparation done. So when I'm ironing, I'll show you how to prepare your collar riser and also fold your flap for your shirts. All right, so it's been nice having you here, and also of course you will do the same thing to your collar riser. We're going to iron it. So that's just how easy it is to cut your collar riser and your collar. Alright, so it's been nice having you in this class, and please, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, because I can imagine you wouldn't want to miss the folding of the flap for the covered uncovered button shirt, and of course how to get your collar and collar sleeve prepared to make your shirt. Alright, so I'll be seeing you in my next class, and this as always has been a Macadel online training.